Small dogs may not look intimidating at first glance. However, some breeds have the personalities to provide some extra protection and security. They're a great option for people who aren't capable of caring for a larger dog due to housing limitations or breed restrictions in their area. While guard dogs can use physical force to stop an intruder, a watchdog's biggest asset is their bark. They can alert you and your family of any possible danger so that you have time to act appropriately. What are the 10 best small watchdog breeds? Let's start with number 10, Skye Terrier. A hardy small terrier with a thick, long coat, the Skye Terrier is as lovable as it is rare. Like many terriers, it found a home in Scotland. It's one of the island's oldest terrier breeds, and though it didn't originate there, it takes its name from the Isle of Skye. He is very loyal and makes an amazing watchdog. According to legend, a Skye Terrier stood loyally by the side of Mary, Queen of Scots, throughout her entire execution. It enjoyed great popularity up until the mid-20th century, when its numbers declined sharply. Number 9. Chihuahua. There's a reason why Chihuahuas have the nickname of ankle biter. Despite their very small size, Chihuahuas can be very aggressive. They don't like things they're not used to. As a result, they'll bark at anything unfamiliar. Usually, these traits are not good. However, with proper training, you can funnel that aggression into something good. Chihuahuas also have somewhat of a Napoleon complex. They're fearless and have no problem stepping up to a dog or human that's several times their size. They often have the aggressive personality of a much larger canine. Number 8. Pomeranian. These fluffy little pups can make very good watchdogs. While they're often associated with the finer things in life due to their perfectly coiffed hair and adorable looks, Pomeranians are big barkers. One of the biggest complaints of the breed is that they bark at pretty much anything. They don't trust too many people outside of their family, which leads to a lot of barking at intruders. However, you can provide these dogs with training so that they only bark at would-be intruders. When trained correctly, that barking can be a great home alarm. Number 7. Jack Russell Terrier. Another dog breed that's praised for their small size and good looks, Jack Russell Terriers have been known to be efficient watchdogs. Like Pomeranians, Jack Russell Terriers are notorious for their barking. They will alert you to pretty much anything it deems out of the ordinary, no matter how small the issue may be. With that being said, adequate training is essential. These dogs can be quite stubborn. Thus, they're not the best for new dog owners. However, once you get past the training, Jack Russell Terriers can be loyal and loving members of the family. Number 6. Beagle. Beagles make great watchdogs for a number of different reasons. For one, they have a very startling bark. While they may be small in size, their bark makes them sound like they are much larger. It's a great tool for scaring off trespassers or other animals. Secondly, beagles are born and bred hunters. They have a keen sense of smell and can detect even small details in the distance. If you need a dog that's going to notice small changes around your home or property, Beagle is one of the best choices. Number 5. Pug. Have you seen the food dogs in China? They are the statues that sit outside the temples. The carving style is different than what we're used to in the West, and the records were destroyed about 215 BC. But it's not hard to imagine that the statues represent the pug watchdogs. It really depends on the owner. If the family cares about it and are interested in what the dog is barking at, they will develop into watchdogs. If the dog is yelled at every time she barks, she's going to learn and stop trying to defend the household. Number 4. Dachshund. Dachshund's unique shape means that many people know them as hot dogs or weenie dogs. However, they were bred to this form for a purpose. To track and kill vermin or prey, Dachshunds had to be aggressive so that they could fight against the creatures, including fearsome badgers. Dachshunds also tend to be one-person dogs and protective of their person, which make them excellent companions for single or elderly people and good watchdogs. This highly person-specific loyalty can make them very suspicious of strangers and quick to nip or bite anyone it perceives as a threat. Number 3. Boston Terrier. Though it's been called the American Gentleman, the Boston Terrier is no stranger to territorial behavior and are one of the best watchdogs. A compact and muscular little dog with bugged-out eyes and high front-facing bad ears. They have short muzzles and surprisingly large tongues that they love to use on just about anyone. They're quick, trainable, and don't require too much space. There's a reason the breed's so popular in the United States. Number 2. Miniature Schnauzer. the miniature schnauzer can handle it. He really is a good watchdog and is more likely to bark than bite. Although not a terrier, miniature schnauzers like to bark. They're not big, usually less than 15 pounds, but they're almost never timid. Miniature schnauzers are usually easy to train and will back off when told to. Most miniature schnauzers live around 12 years. Of course, they'll be good with kids, not shed a lot, and make a good watchdog during that time. Number 1. Lhasa apso. The Lhasa apso is an ancient breed from Tibet. Her cute and fluffy appearance can deceive. Lhasas are in fact quite hardy. These dogs are intelligent and do well with obedience training. They can be taught to sit, heel, and even beg. The Lhasa was bred to guard the temples in Tibet, and it takes that job very seriously. Lhasas tend to be standoffish with unfamiliar people, especially children, and can be nippy if approached too suddenly or boisterously. We hope you enjoyed the video. Which one of these dogs do you like the most? Or what's another one that should be on this list? Let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, then please subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when a new video arrives. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.